Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about what could potentially be, possibly be, speculate about what could be the 8th prototype defense, guys. So, the Chicken has kind of an interesting idea for this, and we're going to be taking on Hammerman while we do this, while we discuss this. So, first off, this base is not designed for Hammerman. This is just my player, kind of like my intel base, I guess. So, let's just move the Doom Cannon behind the HQ somewhere so it's easy to just put back and whatever. We can just get into Hammerman like that, guys. So, the Chicken's idea for this new prototype defense, guys, is going to be called, well, you could call it whatever, the windmill turbine, something like that. Some sort of, like, machine that creates wind. And the idea here is it would negate smoke used on a certain path. So, say you can get 1 or 2 or 3 of them, and then they have like this area of wind effect that would say go from these 2 sniper towers to like these 2 flamethrowers up there, and it would go like the whole length of the beach, something like that. And during that, or in that little area, the smokes you put down don't actually do anything. They just get blown off the screen. Now, maybe they could have a thing where they last for a couple seconds, or like maybe they only last 1 second and then they're blown off the field. Or something like that, but I think that would be cool, and I think that would somewhat kind of fix the problem. Not necessarily that it's a problem, but just fix the fact that smoke strategies are just so overpowered for certain bases, and like I think this might have been the better way to go with balancing high-level operations would be to attack the smoke instead of the Zookas. Because we all know with the barbed wire that the Zookas just run into it and then you put 1 medkit down and then you just get through it. So it's not really like a balance or anything that really changed there. But if you put in these wind turbine things or something like that that counters the smoke, the smoke that we use from the gunboat, I think that would be cool. I think it would kind of force players to maybe just use more difficult, skillful smoking routes, which would be cool to see, so it's not just the same operation bases getting attacked the exact same way every single time. It would depend on where the wind structures are placed. And it would be more so for player bases, though, I was thinking of, because I think it would just be cool to see, like, maybe you could angle it, like, say your base is just getting wrecked constantly by warriors, and the shield gens aren't helping because you don't have any ice. Maybe you could like put out these wind turbine things and have a shield gen and then have them positioned so the warriors only really have 1 path to go through and it's just a bunch of mines. So yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys think of the Chicken's idea here down below in the comments. So big shout out to commenter of the day. That's gonna be Dan Farfan, guys. He helped the Chicken come up with this idea. It was kind of Dan's idea, I guess, but I don't know. I thought it was really cool, and interested to hear what you guys think about that down below in the comments. And Dan also had some really positive things to say about the Chicken's tier list that we did yesterday, guys. And if you haven't seen that, make sure to definitely check that out. Now, I would never refer to making YouTube videos as work, like some people do. It's just a fun hobby. Like, obviously, I love doing it and stuff. But that video definitely took like a lot longer than normal to make, so I appreciate any and all positive feedback that that was on there, guys. So thank you very much for that. And we got stage 6 coming up here. This base is actually doing a little bit better than I thought. We're gonna get wrecked here, but I mean, it held up pretty decently. Maybe actually, let's actually try this one more time. I'm gonna be getting into an operation tag over this. We're gonna be doing Callisto for the first time ever, guys. The Chicken's first Callisto ever. Come on, Mr. Data Signal, don't hold us up today, please. Back. There we go. Okay, let's actually try this, guys. Let's move the HQ just way at the back here, because I felt like... Can we move the HQ anywhere, please? I guess not. We're going to have to pull these things over here. And let's just put the HQ somewhere at the back like that. And then see if we can actually defend stage 6 here, because I felt like we were very close there. So, let's see what we can do here. But yeah, very interested, like I said, to hear your guys' thoughts about... like a sort of prototype defense that would negate the smoke ability. I think it would be interesting to see. They would have to be some tweaks to it, like maybe, like I said, it only works on a specific path. Like it doesn't work for the whole beach. I think that would be a little bit overpowered. Okay, we're gonna get wrecked here again anyway, so that was pointless. But yeah, so let's go ahead, guys. We're gonna dive on into an operation attack here in a second. We're gonna be fully boosting up. And it's going to be the Chicken's first ever Callisto, guys. So, I don't think I've actually seen many Callisto hits on YouTube, but just looking at the base, I think it seems pretty easy. Actually, now that I think of it, I have seen some Crazy Turtle streams where they do Callisto. I think it's a pretty common base for the most part. So let's get the Zookas out, guys, and let's get Sergeant Brick loaded up here. And another thing I'd love to see come to Boom Beach is a boost all statues option. Like, say you just click on one statue, you hit the power button, and then you get like a boost all offense statues option, boost all defense, boost all reward, or whatever. Something like that would be cool to see. So we'll take the magma shards there, guys. And now, let's take a little hashtag chicken peek here at Callisto, because we definitely have to take this down. But this actually looks fairly easy as long as nothing goes too crazy on the walk, guys. Because we get there, and there's only these rockets that are going to be in range. These ones here, these shocks aren't in range, these shocks aren't in range, these lower rockets are not in range. So it's literally just one. You could get these 4 mortars in 1 shock, but I'm just going to be careful and do it in 2. So all we have to do is get to the back. That's it. That's it. It shouldn't be that stressful. It shouldn't be that difficult. Should be fairly easy, guys. Let's go ahead, dive on into it here, and see what we can get done. So we have 200 GBE to start with, so there's no real risk of using too many smokes on the walk here. So I'm actually going to re-smoke them here just so that we make sure that we get them all lined up like that. And that rocket launcher did actually come into range somehow, so we're going to slowly move them up like this, guys. Now let's get the smokes down nice and early. We're not worried about a perfect walk here. It's okay if we overlap the smokes like a bit because we have so much GBE, guys. So I'm going to let them stand right there. We're going to throw another smoke down like this. I'm going to do a very, this isn't going to be like how you would do the attack normally. I'm just going to go extra careful to make sure we don't screw this up, guys. Especially because we're doing it live, so let's go up here next, guys. We'll get some smokes going out like this. And look at how much friggin' GBE we have. So, alright, so as long as we don't get anything too Alright, so we'll get the Zookas up like this. Let's get these shocks down nice and friggin' early. No way to screw this up, guys. No way to screw this up. There's no hidden rock launchers. There's no hidden shock mines. We're just going to be able to absolutely plow right through this here. And the first ever chicken Callisto solo, boom. Callisto goes down. Back. So, probably the easiest Callisto in the history of Boom Beach, guys, but it's another notch in the belt for chicken. We will definitely take that, and yeah. So make sure to let me know down below in the comments. I'm not sure if we've been going for very long here or very short. I feel like it's kind of on the shorter end, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We had Hammerman and we had an operation base. Let's actually show one more attack here before we sign off, guys. We'll show an we'll show an Orbifold solo because those are always exciting. But yeah, I think the main thing here for the wind turbine thing, or whatever you want to call it, I think the main thing would be to have it have like a small radius of effect. So maybe like, not like a rocket launcher, but more like, not like really anything in the game. Nothing circular, just like a kind of like a straight triangular like path. I think that would be really cool to see. I think it would force people to use a lot of troop combos that don't really get a lot of use, like spread out, just spread out troops, where you have to actually attack the defenses, and it's not just all about smoking and shocking and having a bunch of GB and troop damage like how the game is mainly played right now. So I think that's interesting, and yeah, so maybe Supercell will put it in the game, maybe they won't. This is not an Orbifold solo. I just realized the core is at less than half health. It has already been attacked, guys, but whatever. We'll show big shout out to Doc in the chicken coop, guys. He's going to two-shot this core. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.